Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome back to Agrarian Skies, where I am busy injuring myself. So, I ran out of magic in my soul network and bad things started to happen. However, I've got even more bad, terrible things. Power situation is fine. There's no problem with the power situation whatsoever. I do, however, now have a problem with bees and bone meal, in that I don't have the bees that I need and I don't have any bone meal left for growing lettuces, or, well, anything really. So, I think we need to solve this problem quite quickly. So, two things we need to solve. First is our bee problem. Now, I do have an idea for how to fix the bee problem, and it's something to do with this. I reckon I should have enough power now in the network to run this thing. I hope. Yeah, I'll easily have enough power to run that thing. So what that does is it turns glowstone dust into mutagen, which I can then use to do very specific things with bees. Now, I do actually need mutagen to actually do anything with it. So the bee that I am trying to get hold of is known as the noble bee. I do have a majestic bee. Oh god, that's a red drone. Get rid of that. No, not that. That. Where's my majestic bee? There. Unfortunately, it's a majestic diligent hybrid, which is not so good, but it's halfway there to the bee that I need. What I need is the imperial bee. What the imperial bee does is that it gives royal jelly, which I can then use to continue with the bees and trees quest. I need royal jelly for some of these ones, and I also need royal jelly for the empty serum. Now, I'd probably do the empty serum first, and then, yeah. And that will get me an indexer as well, which is a rather neat tool for bees. My other problem is going to be a little bit more complicated to solve, but I do have a small plan. So, I currently have a small grinder down next to where the old farm used to be. And although it does make some mobs, it doesn't make enough. I've got the power to run a much larger farm, and I have the resources to do something really interesting with this. But at the moment it's a 5x5 farm and it's not particularly good. Got tainted soil and that sort of stuff down, but it's still, it doesn't produce a lot of mob essence. It's just generally not a very good design. It was fine for when I needed it, essentially. So I do have that, which I could put tainted soil down here, but actually no, I'm thinking of putting it over there, next to the blood altar, because I am currently building above it a well of suffering. It needs a lot more work. It's quite a large ritual, but when active, what it will do is it will damage any neutral or hostile mobs that are underneath it, and add that blood to the blood altar itself, which I can then use to charge my soul network and whatever. So if I was to put my a new spawner there, coming out here and then going around there, make it all out of soil, and then surround it with, maybe make it what, a 10 by 10? Let me think. The grinders can't be upgraded, can they? No. They've got 5x5 radius, so if I was to do something interesting with conveyor belts, this could work. This really could work. So my plan, yeah, I think this could work quite well. So first of all, I need some cobble, because everything is built from cobble now. And I also need my builder's wand, because it's going to be silly to do this without a builder's wand. I also don't have it much. So builder's wand, what you can do is you put a stick in the centre, you surround your stick with diamonds, and that makes you a builder's wand. It's a rather nice little way of making a builder's wand without having to go through all the you know, making the stuff, the things. I'm not describing this particularly well. The without having to make the thing that I cannot remember, the division sigil thing, or sigil, or however you say it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the 7th. Do I want it there? Yeah, I'll put it there. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be where my wall is going. Okay. Do I want it out a little bit more? That will give us a little bit of room, so we can have an avenue of pain to here. So I need the mobs to basically be around here. Oh dear. Right. Well, my avenue would go along there. So we would have our wall. Is it that right? So that's our centre. We have blackout curtains there. So yeah, that would be our... I'll get some blackout curtains for this. Meanwhile, every so often I need to just quickly go and check on these bees, which have turned into red. I'm not particularly happy with that at the moment. I'm hoping that the mutagen will actually give me what I need. In fact, no, that will get me the common branch, which is what I want, and I'll do it fresh, as it were. Right, so what was I doing? Apart from complaining about bees. Blackout curtains. So these are from extra utilities. And I also need some conveyors, if I have any. Yeah. So, yeah. We put that there. So the blackout curtains essentially behave as a block, but they block light from passing, but you can still walk through it, essentially. And I also want to get some dark glass. So dark glass is glass that you can see through, but it doesn't let any light through, which is rather useful for mob traps. So that's that one, and that's that one. So mobs will come through here, and then they'll just kind of be pushed off underneath the Well of Suffering, I hope. Or at least, you know, it'll be night time, they kind of bounce up and bad things happen to them. Right, okay. But that's only when I actually need it to be. So I'm thinking what I need is a piston arrangement that will allow mobs to enter the Well of Suffering, but only when it's sort of, so I can have it as either filling the altar or filling my my mob essence up. So my wall needs to go in here. I can get rid of this because it's not needed. Right. Didn't quite think this one through. Oh, for goodness sake. Seriously, Builder's Wand? Oh, well. I guess it didn't really know what it needed to do. So all of this is going to be mob trap. Oh, I've done it too high, haven't I? Give me a second. Yeah. That should be alright. So I can knock these out and then... Now, so I did that too high. The reason why I did it too high is because I need space to put the tainted earth on. And so yeah, that needs to just be like that. And then I can just go along here. Oh, I need to make a hammer. Be kind of easier with a hammer, but never mind. I've got haste on here now. It's quite slow upgrading picks. I mean, you can upgrade a sword to full health, just full, you know, XP off my mob trap. But yeah, it takes quite a while. But shovels take forever. It's crazy. Right. Okay. Well, for now, I'm just going to sleep till the day because I don't particularly want to be working on that at night. Now, for the big question, do I allow Endermen to spawn? Because they will be quite useful, but they can be really annoying. Yeah, let's do it. Only I need some more cobble first. It's not like I'm running low on cobble, put it that way. I've got 45k. In fact, I do need to do something with that. Right, for now, that's... I need to make an octuple, the most compressed form of cobble you can do, but it's going to take some time to do it. So instead of being like Direwolf and having and making doing the quest when you get the cobble, enough cobble to do it, I'm doing a bit by bit, so it doesn't take a week to do it. Plus, I've got a much more upgraded AE system, I believe, than they're using. I've got, basically it's making 7 objects at a time, so yeah. So we need it this 3 high. There we go. And then like that, and like that. Okay. There we go. Right, so that's that. Okay, so that's pretty much covered now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically break open this now, and well, I don't actually need to break it open so much. Oh, that's not right. I needed that. I just need to nick most of this system. However, I can replace the stuff I take with cobble, so I can just use this as a killing floor. probably upgrade this with some dark glass or something, but yeah, it's just a nice little dark room now for murdering mobs, and I'll need to empty that at some point, but not right now. Just need to grab some dirt. So, dirt, and then build one bit. And like that, okay. So when I start tainting, putting the tainted earth on, that will spread, and yeah. So, that said, the only other bits now to do would be to finish off the doorway and get this in place. So let's just knock a hole there so we can stick the grinder in. I also need a way of getting my liquids out, so let's do that with a fluid duct on top, and then that can be my not there. I'll need to get you know, some bits and pieces just to make sure that this is all working properly, but yep, that looks good. I'll need a chest there, and then also finish this part. This is going to be kind of awesome if it works. I think it should work theoretically. I've never done a design quite like this before, but there's no reason why it shouldn't work. Builders want the wrong bit. Okay, so that's that bit. And the last bit we need to do is just finish the surround. Can I just build this one? No, I think it's going to get confused. Why are you doing that? I want to keep that reasonably open. Excellent. Right. I should put a way of actually getting into this thing in. Let me put that, say, there. Put an iron door in there, so mobs can't bash in. And I'll also just get some soil while we're at it. Is it earth? Yeah, a bit of cursed earth. Let's not use all of it. Just need one or two. Right, so it's not like I don't have a mountain of iron. So there's the iron. And then I just need 2 levers, 1 lever. I need a second lever really. think there's a lever down here where I left. There we go. So lever to open the door and a lever to for this bit here. I've just realised I've probably put it in a slightly dim place. Well, I can actually upgrade it with a survey later, so it's fine. Right, oh, and I needed that chest. Okay. And a power system. So, first things first, let's get a chest. Come on, system. Might have to be having a little bit too much to deal with. And bump that up to a gold chest. There we go. And then we just need some kind of power system. Now, for the moment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to nick this. It's not doing anything there. And I will charge it up. Give it a quick charge. And I can connect it up to the power grid properly at another moment in time. How do I get out? Here we go. Right. So. Oh, yeah. That has power, so that is now running, which is good. So that's going to get me more of everything, and I'll just get a survey for that. Hopefully that's going to, I'll be able to upgrade that now, because I've got a lot more space around it, so I can actually upgrade it, get it more grinders, give it much larger space, add dark glass around it, do a few little bits, connect it up to the power grid, would be kind of useful. But yeah, that should hopefully fix the problems that I've been having. I do want to get ender chests up, but the problem with doing that at the moment is, one, I'm kind of low on ender pearls since spending 2 stacks of them on the reactor, and I'm a little bit low on all the resources that I basically need to in order to build that. But for now, that's looking pretty good. So I just wanted to add that servo, didn't I? The system's taking some time. I think it's because it's trying to do that, so let's kill that for now, because we're down to 13k. That's fine now. How close are we? Well, we're up to quintuple compressed cobble, so yeah, getting there slowly. What's it waiting for on the servo? Oh, redstone, of which I have none. Okay. Yeah, redstone is a little bit the premium at the moment. Hopefully I've got some up here. Yes. Yeah. I need that yellow right. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, missed my jump. Let's see how the bees are doing. Terrible. Breed that with a common. See what happens. That might actually get us some nitrogen now. Aha. So the more power you have in the mutagen producer, it seems the faster that it goes. However, where is it going? That's a really good question, actually. It doesn't have any outputs. I mean, does it only have a chance of doing it? Mutagen. Or is it creating such a tiny amount? What I can do is... I've got 120, I'll put in a stack of glowstone, actual glowstone. Let's see if we can actually create some mutagen. Apparently getting empty, and that's empty as well. If I move this out of the way, then where is it going? Oh, it isn't. It's going into there, isn't it? If I move this, yeah, it was going into that one. So if I put that in there, I then get the mutagen in there. Excellent. Right. So we can put our genetics lab in there. Where's our other bee gone? Is it out here? Did it fall out the window? I think it did. That's a little bit strange. Oh well, I can... So I needed a Meadows Princess. There we go. And some RF. And that's now making me the bees that I need. I might as well just hang around and show you that the bees. I'm hoping I've never used the genetics mod, so I'm kind of interested to see what comes out. Hoping this will be the right bee that I need. Nice. So you can actually just breed. Ah, but you then need to. You get out a queen, which I will then kill off so that I can get a drone. Then I will combine that drone with a cultivated, one of my special cultivateds. So the Oblivion frame, I think it's every tick there is a chance for the bee to die off, and it's not particularly good for if you are trying to get resources out of bees, but if you are just trying to breed them as quickly as possible, it's very, very useful. There we go, and I've got two, nice, I've got two princesses out of it. That will be useful. So we're now breeding a the common princess with the cultivated drone, and that gets a diligent queen. What? Excuse me. This is just starting to get a little bit ridiculous. I don't even think Imperial bees are in the game, so I'm having such difficulty trying to get them. I just need that noble. So it's a common princess and a cultivated drone. So common princess and one of my cultivated drones. see what happens now. Some swearing might be involved if I do not get this bit. Yes, finally. Right, so we have a noble bee now. Oh, dear. I need that majestic. It's a hybrid, but it shouldn't matter because all I'm doing is breeding them together. Oh, come on. So so Imperial Bee, Noble Princess, and Majestic Drone will get me the Imperial. And then I will be very, very happy. Ooh, actually got 2 Imperials out of that. That's useful because I can put one of these to work. If this doesn't work, of course. If this does work, even. Majestic. Where's Majestic? There we go. We now have an Imperial. And the Imperial is going to go into this one. And all these bees can go into their home. And next episode, I will be doing more bee stuff. Only, this time, with the bee stuff, or, you know, soon to come, the bee stuff, you'll actually be seeing a little bit more of bees and beekeeping. Bees is one of those mods which looks far more complicated than it is, and a lot of the frustration will come from not getting the right bee. So yeah, and that's where all my frustration basically came from. The bees, that the right bee wasn't coming through. Now, does that still need power? I may as well just let the that run, so it won't really be eating into my power too much, I don't think. If it does, I can always shut it down, it's fine. Right, so for now I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you. Hold on, let's take that one out. Yes, I will see you next time.